Good morning, ma'am. My name is Lucky Pahuja and I am a student of AIML branch from I1 section. Today I'm going to show the explanation of my bank account class. So we have first enumeration called menu option, which has 5 options: withdraw, deposit, transfer, print and quit, which can this enumeration allow users to perform one operation at a time. Then we have the public class, in which we have created the two variables called underscore balance and underscore name. Then we have called the constructor to input the initial values. Then as the values are private, so we have used the accessor method, which is also known as get method, to read the values of these private variables. Then we have the deposit function. In this deposit function we have also applied a condition that if the balance is greater than 0, means if the balance is a positive term, is then only the deposit amount will be credited to the account, else it will give false on values like a negative, 0 or a character. Then we have the withdraw function, which works same as the deposit, public void print. Then we have a function called print, which prints the status of the account user. Then we have a class bank system. It will show the menu to the users, which gives option 1. If user presses the 1, the user is able to withdraw the money. On 2 it is deposit, and on 3 user is able to transfer the money from one bank account to another. On 4th option, user can print the current status of the bank account, and on 5th he can quit the program. And here we have the try catch block to handle the exceptions. Then we have the do deposit class. In this we have also the try catch block to handle the exceptions, such as if users put a negative value or a character, so that the program should not crash. Instead it will give the exception and ask user to perform the function again. Then we have the do withdraw function, which handle the exceptions of the withdraw, same as the deposit function. Ongoing at the end of the program, here we have handle the all the exceptions. In this we have created the private variables underscore account, underscore amount executed, success and reversed, which are all the bank system functions. Here we can see that there is a transfer transaction function class which handle this. It is all binded up in a class which is known as the OOPS concept called encapsulation. Here we have used the inheritance, means one class is inheriting the properties from the others. Here we have withdraw and print deposit function, which will give the uh, deposited and withdraw amounts updated on user current balance. So that's all about the code. Thank you, ma'am.